What's good? What's going on? What's up, y'all? Hashtag ANTS, hashtag R9 Talk. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. How y'all doing this morning? Woo-wee! Okay, y'all. Today is going to be extra, extra side notes. Yeah, extra side notes. Let's calculate today's energy. 1, 20, 3, 25. Oh, 2025. Okay, you can put all that in there then. It makes sense. It's energy. Don't take it away. Put all that in there. Okay. Energy can be cold as the weather in certain areas. What's the difference in eating animals, selling animals, wearing animals? Side note. Yesterday I was out wearing one of my animals. And I had different responses throughout my outing. More positive than negative ones. But it was two Caucasian ladies approached me after I had got filled up on the positive and negative responses. I had a lot of stares. It never seems to amaze me because no one person has really done anything first. They may have done it different, but not first. They may have changed the name, changed the look, changed the color, but it goes back to like one of the parables. There's really nothing new under the sun, but okay, people has been wearing animals for decades, for centuries. So the ladies approached me, and I was out with a friend, and one of the ladies was negative and one was positive. That's why I said the energy was mixed, and she made her opinion, which it didn't bother me one way or another, and she just said, I have many coats like this, but I'm afraid to wear them. And I said, why? And she said, because I don't want to get egged. I said, egged. And when she said that, what came to my mental vision was like, how you used to throw the eggs at the houses and egg people homes? Yeah, I'm guilty of that. I was active child. I was childish. I'm no longer childish. I do away with childish things. I'm a fully adult. But perhaps many people so perfect that they can't stand on their own BS. Okay, we're going over back into the side note. And she said, you shouldn't wear that out because you could get egged. And, I'm with my guy friend. And he like, well, if they throw eggs, I'm going to throw bullets. And I'm like, oh. And I said, well, we better get out of here and go because I think this is causing a disturbance. And I was out of my area and out of my network because sometimes you just like to branch out. You like to do different things. It's a new year, right? You want to go different places, do different things, buy new brands. Well, that's how I'm going to do it. And I told her, you really should start doing your best to live more. And she was like, how will I do that? And I said, put on what you want to wear and go other places. And she was like, oh no, they have the same issues wherever I wear it to. And at that point, you guys, excuse me, I just didn't want to receive any more of the energy. I just laughed it off. And the lady who she was with, now these are two, light-skinned ladies. I'm brown skinned. And Caucasian, white. They would say Caucasian, white, French, whatever. Um, and I'm just like, well, okay. And the lady said, well, may I touch you? And I'm like, I just want to touch the coat. And I said, oh yeah, go ahead, touch it. And I was like, I didn't harm the animal to wear this coat. I mean, if you have an issue with it, it should be the ones who made the coat, you know. And I said, what's the difference again in you eating the animal versus wearing the animal? I mean, is the hair of the animal being eaten? Well, what are they? Okay, it's okay to hunt these animals down and feast at the table with them. So now what? What are we doing with the skin? What are we doing with the fur? What are we doing with the? It's kind of like too much. Again, like I said, extra side note, energy is hitting hard, and I just had to get that out there, you guys, because maybe the energy has something to do with it being below zero in a lot of places, but I had to keep warm. And like I was questioned, are you warm in there? Yes, I am. It was actually below zero. It was 8 degrees. And another side note, I just gotta, when it come up, it come out, and then you get it off you. Another side note is ANTS hashtag All Night Talks. Let's gather. Come in closer. Be mindful of people who speak negatively about someone that's not present. Pay attention to their demeanor, their lifestyles, their delivery, and find out what they really about. Like, what have they accomplished, their achievements, and what are they doing in the now moments. This will really help you distinguish lies from truth. I've just never been a person to receive someone at face value without doing my research or spending time with them, being more knowledgeable about why they have so much wisdom or concern, or can put a concept on someone that's not in my presence. So hopefully that's a helpful hint for someone, but that's been on me. And I do want to just tap in on Michelle Obama, because it's been a conversation amongst the people that I've been around, and it's heavy for me, the energy. I mean, I'm dealing with it. I mean, I live in America. My thing is, people say, oh, Michelle did not show up. Miss Michelle Obama, former First Lady, she did not show up because she's not with the BS. I'm not sure what that meant, and I also challenged the person that spoke that to me, and after hearing their conclusion, it did not make any sense. Okay, here's my side note on Michelle not showing up side by side with her husband, not once but twice in the same month, not even weeks apart. When Michelle was in the White House for 2 terms with her now husband, she was supporting. She was, and when I was in conversation with my friends, it also came up. Maybe Michelle was in the White House and did not want to be there. That is an opinion to be had. That could be the truth. And once she got out of there, she never wanted to return. Okay, here's my thing. What really went on in that White House to where you cannot just be a guest? You cannot just pay respect to the present president or follow protocol or just support your husband, because you can't, if you're not supporting him outside the home, what can we imagine? Just imagine what's going on inside the home, And that's been a thing with color. I know you say, oh, don't say color. Oh, y'all stop being so intense. And I'm gonna get on that later. She's a colored lady, okay, as we see her. And we have a lot of men absent out of colored homes. Call her black, whatever, African American. Michelle. We have a lot of, I was going to say Obama's missing out the home. I'm not going to say that. We have a lot of men missing out of the lives of black women. And it would have gave us some kind of enthusiasm. I don't know. I think it would have just been something I would like to see and put in an index, because to know that black, color, whatever y'all want to say, was once in the White House, had entered into history, not one term but 2 terms, and you were supporting all of the documents and the papers that your husband, Mr. Obama, was signing when he was in the White House. And you just can't take I don't even think the walk was 20 minutes, maybe 10 in and 10 out. And she could have been, kind of clever with it. You know how you don't be MIA, but show up and show out. Like, show up, take a bathroom break, and go sit in the car and start texting and typing or whatever. And let that be, now this is my opinion, and let that be the conversation. Oh, Michelle showed up to the funeral and became MIA. Oh, Michelle showed up to the inauguration and became MIA. Let that be the connotation. Don't let it just be you was MIA, like you have an issue, and if you do have an issue, what is it? Especially if you're still living in the United States. Face the facts. If you're here resigning in the United States, Trump is your president. And let's get beside ourselves and say that people are going to get their due respect, and people are going to get what's due to them. I don't want to be long-winded about it. I just wanted to make sure that, the country supported the Obamas when they was in the White Houses. And they still standing on a lot of things that were signed. The prison evacuations, guests unknown entering into the White House, gay marriages across counties and countries, the Obamacare, and other known factors. So for her to be absent, and even if she was ill or out sick, people will try to give people all of the benefit of the doubt. If she was ill and out sick, it's called a mask. I have seen people play under worse conditions, under the flu with COVID. You get the drift. I'm putting it down, pick it up, and so I just thought this keep coming to me, and it's she spread it on thick, and it's a passage in the Bible. Now, if Obama is doing something illegal that we have no clue, it's not for you to not support him all the way out. It's for you to get up and go file for a divorce, because you're not steering clear if you're still united to him as one. Again, I'm going to go on. Okay, well, let's get back on the energy. Respect, valor, and dignity. Ladies. Psalms 23. Okay, I gotta get up and get something. I actually just gotta get a Bible. Okay. I want to read Psalms 23. I do. I gotta follow up. I'm like, you gotta follow some stuff up with prayer before and after. 23. Let's get in here and see what this says. The Lord is my shepherd. We know what a shepherd is, right? One who lead out the sheep, right? I have all that I need. Okay, so if you have all that you need, he will give you courage. He will give you strength to walk and be abound in situations and circumstances that you don't understand. He lets me rest in green meadows. Green as a go. I know, yeah, life happens. It's going to happen. But you have to find the green. This is what the energy is about. It's not saying negative energy don't come, mixed energy don't come. We don't have an equilibrium unbalance. It's saying that you have to find the green in all the meadows. He leads me beside peaceful streams. There's always going to be an outlet. There's always going to be an outlet. It is. And we were just speaking of that. He renews my strength. Renews. That's daily. That's instantly. That's constantly. Renews my strength. But again, no one's going to force you into factors. You have to be open to receive the establishment that you want to see. Ask for it. He guides me along right paths, bringing honor to his name. Yes, stand. I know a lot of people, I hear a lot of people, let me keep the pen right here on my finger. A lot of people say, that's why I don't vote. You know, well, if you don't vote, then you don't have an opinion one way or another. And let's not let the vote be based on your emotions. Let the vote be based on legacy. Let the vote be based on lost generations or what. Find out your history. Was your people concerned about voting? At least, can you be a product of principles and do it for the people and get beside yourself? Even when I walk through the valley, even when I walk through the darkest valley, I will not be afraid. There was no fear there. There's no fear in the unknown. If it's too dark of a depth for you to see and decipher or figure out if you have time with it, it's not for you to polish the unknown. Let it be and trust his hand. For you are close beside me. That's a promise. But do you have to reassure yourself about the promise? Yes, you have to reassure people all the time on what they say because people get busy. Things go on. Life is happening. Distractions and illusions are always going to be. But again, you have to get in there and control the energy. Your rod and your staff. That's a collective. That's collectively. A rod and a staff. In other words, if it needs be, if it shall be, then it will be done. He said, I would like to do it in peace, but if the time comes where I have to strike, I still have no problem with doing that as the promise. Protect and comfort me. Now, the protection coming with comfort, a lot of stuff that went on that you have no idea and you have no clue, and you will never be unsheltered to realize exactly what the enemy tried to do. Because God said, I can't even, the promises is so protective. He said, I can't even allow you to be uncomforted about what really went on. And that's a powerful parent. you prepared a feast for me. And then he said, after I have seen and witnessed and understood everything the enemy has set out and tried to do, I'm going to feed you off of them. The tab is on them. In the presence of my enemies. He didn't say your enemies, because an enemy of mine is an enemy of God, and a friend of mine is a friend of God. These are not my enemies. It's only my enemies when I become susceptible to it. When I decide I want to take the negative energy and entertain the negative energy, I don't want to get in there and do the business. I don't want to flip the coin. I don't want to coincide this into a positive. I want to do the business. Okay. I'm going to let an enemy be the enemy of the protector, the comforter, the one who's leading me into the green, the one who want to direct my path, the one who's saying, go lie down in the meadows while I handle this right now. Cover yourself. Be blindsided. Oh, my. I ain't trying to really go to church, but Sunday school is every day. It's a Sunday. Say it's a Sunday. Oh, I can't stand Mondays. I look forward to Tuesday. I can't wait till Friday. No, every day is a Sunday. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Okay, so this for the people who can't understand why you cannot be harmed, why you can't be decreased, why they can't overcome their wicked ways. It's because it's been surely that goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. It didn't say nothing about no gold. It didn't say nothing about no C-No. It didn't say nothing about no Franklin or no Benjamin. It said surely goodness and mercy. In other words, that's deeper than money. That's deeper than hitting the lottery. That's deeper than winning at bingo. When you know you surely have goodness and mercy following you all the days of your life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. See, a lot of people are understanding things that they really don't understand. Say it again. Understanding things that they really do not understand. And back on the energy. Love thy neighbors. If you know that you haven't conveyed your neighbors and you ain't have no ill will towards them and you haven't done anything negative towards them, why not speak up and speak out when you see them? Why not let them know, hey, I'm alive and I'm well. How are you today? And keep it moving. Ain't nobody sending you, invite them over to your house and cook them no Thanksgiving dinner in the mid of July. That's not what that's saying. It's saying love thy neighbors, respect them. It's okay to give out cards. It's okay to give out tokens of love. A high goes a long way, especially when a person knows that they have done something incriminating towards you. Don't force it out. A lot of people know when things are forced out. Even children know that. Babies. Like love, don't hate. Delayed is a blessing ingredient. Now, I know this ingredient well. I have had a lot of delays in my life. And I come to welcome them in because it helps me bring more enhancement to what's to come. Powerful proteins. All protein ain't good for you. That's a side note, but the powerful proteins is the energy, unity, protection, healing throughout family. Page turner. I got a number. I have a number. The number 5. The number 5. We got number 5. Okay. 5 months without a donut will make any ex jealous. Deja vu. Increase income innovations. Righteous protection shall always be near. It's not invasive. Side note. People really not that intense. We're fluid. Put on justice, baby. How do you customize that? Side note. That's it, and that's all for now. I'll be back. It's the butterfly. Hashtag ANTS. Hashtag all night talk. Let's gather. What's up? And subscribe, like, comment, and share.